This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Hello again and welcome. I'm Rich Lerner, and beside me is my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo here in the state of Arizona, getting set for a wonderful day of golf. The Grand Canyon is the site for the action today. And Frank, how about this golf course?
Amazing, Rich. From a design point of view, absolute genius. But if you're like me and suffer a little bit from vertigo, don't look down, because the cliffs all the way down to the Colorado River, well, it's an enormous drop-off. So ball that doesn't find the fairway, you'll be re-10. Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle-nosed down.
Can't even see it from here. And this attempt will be from about 130 yards. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Just a little tap in here to 1 over par early on in this round. Frank, this requires one good, solid shot.
Your driver might be too much, given this altitude, so you just have to lay back a little bit. You know, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough.
Second shot. Oh, that was solid, Rich. This one's safely on.
So a tester from 4 feet. That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
Slipping just a bit, another bogey, and now 2 over par. Everything's scary on this golf course, Frank.
And you could lay up and just play it as a 3-shotter. But then again, how many times do you get to play in amongst the Grand Canyon? Long and straight.
That's how you do it. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Ball sitting down here in the rough, he's digging in. Well, this is a humbling game, isn't it, Frank?
Well, shots like that, not to be proud of.
Now the game's #1 player, Rory McIlroy, ready with his approach. Wow, way to the right here.
And there's rough over there.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Frank, what's the best way to get at the golf ball when it's sitting down just a bit in the rough?
You have to accept the fact, first and foremost, that you're not going to get clean contacts. You have to decide whether the ball's going to come out short or it's going to fly. Because very rarely will it come out the normal distance of what you hit on the fairway. So if it's a little thin and wispy, chances are it might fly. If it's nestled down, you're going to have to take at least another club.
Frank, I know you love boxing as I do. McIlroy has that big punch knockout ability, it has you on the edge of your seat because you know at any moment he might end the fight.
Yeah, there's always a spark there, or a little simmer. You think it's just going to burst into flames at one stage and just ignite Rory over any stretch of holes.
Frank, not close, but from that lie, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
Presented by EA Sports in association with the PGA Tour. Take a look at this site. Is it for real? Frank, I've never seen anything quite like this as we get set to call it for EA Sports. Rich Lerner behind the microphone, and we welcome you to this par 73 course that offers, well, this is an understatement, elevated tees and crossing canyon tee shots. Frank, what's the player need to look out for?
Well, you've got to look out for the other added value of shot making here. There's the odd shot you can actually bounce off the rock faces. So if you can't find the normal way from A to B, just look left or right or even above, and you just might find another way to get to Nirvana.
Here at the first and ready to get this round underway. Par 4, 471 yards to the middle of the green.
Imposing tee shot because you've got to flash it straight across the canyon on your opening tee shot. There's a little rock pile in the distance, the one on top of the hill there. Somehow you've got to just keep your tee shot a little left of that, but still carry the canyon. A daunting start straight out of the gate. When you do that, well, you can walk across that rickety old bridge.
Frank, can one small tweak from an instructor lead to a big turnaround?
With the right player, yeah. You just want to hear the right message. It's like anyone in life. You just want to be pointed in the right direction.
Frank, you're in the business of analyzing golf. That's out of bounds, and it'll cost him a shot. Now on his third shot after being penalized for going out of bounds.
Yeah, tough break really, Rich, on that last shot. It just got away from him.
Oh, no, this one needs a break. This one looks like it's headed out of bounds. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Strong winds continue to be a factor. Frank, I know you've played all over the world. How much did you enjoy the challenge of playing into a stiff breeze?
Well, it was a chance to separate yourself from the rest of the field, Rich. Just like these conditions we're seeing right now. You've really got to be smart. Pick the right shot. If you get too aggressive on a day like today, you'll pay a far more severe price than normal.
Club selection obviously is crucial.
Oh, it's imperative today.
Take an extra club or two, choke down.
Very much so.
Getting set now over the putt.
How did that not go in?
Well, once you hit double the par, it's time to just pick up and move on. So, Frank, our first par 3, it's this.
As you can see, nearly a perfect circle. Hole is 285 yards, and the two bunkers in front, really, they're not that bad. They'll save a shot, really, from sort of bouncing elsewhere. But really, anything on the green you'd take right now.
285 yards, that's a long poke, but again, it is downhill, 36 feet downhill to that green. Shouldn't be a problem here. No doubt would love to have this one back. That's a double bogey, 2 drop shots. Frank, the other thing is the intimidation factor here. I mean, everywhere you look, there is huge trouble.
You consider the first 3 holes. Big tee shot across the canyon, long par 3, and you get nearly a 700-yard par 5.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. What was he thinking there? Frank, what's the key? You just hit one OB.
Somehow forget what's just happened. Otherwise, the same thing's liable to happen.
Now playing the 5th because it was out of bounds on that previous shot.